Okay, we have got one last tier list left to go before we move on to multiplayer stuff today. So there you go, and it's the Resident Evil games. This is the one that's going to trigger most people, I think. I'm going to go for the slightly controversial one, and they're going to get even more controversial as we go along, I think. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, we got another tier list on the way. Hang on, presentation mode looks very nice. There we go. Resident Evil, it is time. Alright. Order in the fucking court, everybody. Order. Come on, quiet down, fucking hell. I said quiet down. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okie dokie. Everyone is quiet now. And so it begins. What do you need for Bridge Crew? People who own a copy of Star Trek Bridge Crew, and you don't need VR. Just like have you voice someone that just breaks the fourth wall, like kind of drops vague hints about interesting mechanics. Yes. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Oh no, it could be like Alan, but I'm not actually Alan, obviously. But just have me in the background saying, like, you know, I found the weirdest note stapled to a lobster crate when I was out in the kitchen. Who is Alan, and why does he need to add details to this lobster crate? Okay, this is the most important one of the day, I think. Resident Evil tier maker. Here we go. I'm gonna actually put a fucking stream marker down for that because this is important. Oh god, I'm gonna have to separate all these tier lists. This should be relatively easy though. Okay, here we go. Tier listing, here we go. Resident Evil. Here we go. It begins. Order. Oh, no one's talking. Anyway, okay, first up. We have, wait, should we have not played? Hang on, I'll see if I've not played any of these games. I'll just briefly have a look through this. F tier, I mean, I don't know what the difference between a D and an E is, honestly. I haven't played Guidance, so yeah, I'm gonna have to make an adjustment. Oh, God, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, what have you done? You fucked it. Oh, what have you done? You fucked it. There we go. There we go. No, I'm trying to change this. There we go. Not played. This will be a very small, small little section, though, I will say that. Not played is that. So I'll change these. S, A, B, D. Fuck off. There we go. Fuck off tier. There we go. Okay, I feel like D is just like, no, it's not great, but I'll take it. Okay, yeah, I think that's reasonable enough. Alright, we have Resident Evil. Is this, yeah, Darkside Chronicles. Darkside Chronicles is... It's fine. It's an on-rail shooter. I mean, it's better than the other one, the first one that came out, I guess I'll give it middle of the road. Yeah, because that's kind of... Well, B and C are kind of middle of the road. Yeah, I guess I'll give it a C then. Oh, I remember when some random guard in Colorado picked up my pale duck and I blew it up out of spite before leaving the level. Yes. It's like, fuck it. Don't take my ducky from me. Hail Satan, I know. Next up we have Resident Evil The Remake. The first ever remake on the GameCube. That is S tier. It is my favorite one all the time. It cannot be beaten. It's so fucking good. You know, Resident Evil 2 Remake would have been so much better if they just stuck to that formula. Oh my god, it's BMC Studio Cumulator Films just subscribed on YouTube. Because yes, I need to make unique YouTube subscriber alerts as well. I'll get onto that. But thank you very much for that subscription. We greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, I have a suggestion for multiplayer game. Hitman... Oh, Human Fall Flat. Yes, I don't have that game, but, yeah, that and Gang Beasts are two games that I should get. And also multiplayer stream. Human Fall Flat. That's not like Fall Guys, is it, though? No, I know what Human Fall Flat is. That's a different game entirely. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Middle of the road, but better than the on-rail shooters. Honestly, not the biggest fan of this. I kind of played it and I just went, yeah, it's fine. It's just a pity it's not this. It could have been God tier, but it wasn't. And this is where it gets controversial, because people are going to be all like, oh my god, it should be S tier, you fucking pleb. It's like, nah, it's certainly not bad, but it's like, it's not really all that replayable, and I can take it or leave it. I prefer the original. Where are the original games? They're not even on the list. Oh wait, no, they are. Never mind. Okay, Resident Evil Gaiden. Never played it before. It's a Game Boy Color game that involves like a sliding thing, and you got to press the button in the center to hit the Pokemon, the zombie. Although there's a bootleg Pokemon game for the Super Nintendo, or the Super Famicom, I guess, technically, where, yeah, there's a sliding thing, and you hit the thing, and it's like, yay, I beat Mewtwo by doing that. That's great. Resident Evil Outbreak. Okay, single player, it's boring as fuck. Multiplayer, though, it's pretty fun. It's not amazing, but it's fun. It's fun, it's good, I'll take it. There's Umbrella Chronicles, which I think is just beneath Darkside Chronicles there. Ooh, Resident Evil Dead Aim. It's not very good. It's not terrible, but it's not very good. It's not awful. Do I need the discs to be able to play Tabletop Simulator with everyone? The DLCs? No, no. I don't play with DLCs. I play with Steam Workshop stuff, and you don't have to worry about subscribing to them. Because if I'm hosting the game, for whatever reason, you don't even need to download the files. It's really weird. Or maybe you do, I'm not sure. But yeah, people join pretty quickly when I've got games running that nobody's downloaded. So yeah, probably yeah, we'll do workshop stuff. Yeah, maybe an Ashley puzzle if I'm feeling particularly malicious. Oh dear. I could go into more detail about why I don't really care much for Resident Evil 2. It's just like, you know, the different scenarios aren't great. You know, there's no point in playing, you know, the other scenarios once you've done, you know, just pick two characters, play Leon first, Claire second, or the other way around, and then just don't bother with the other one, because there's just no point, really. Yeah, not the biggest fan of it. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Now, I actually quite like it. It's not amazing, but I like it. It's good. They did a lot of really interesting stuff. It's kind of like the progenitor for Evil Within. I don't even know if it came out before or after Evil Within. Probably a bit before, actually. But yeah, if you liked Evil Within, you should definitely check out Revelations 2, because it's, you know, just the tone of it and the gameplay. I mean, it's pretty much similar. Do a puzzle. Neat. Ashley puzzle. do an A puzzle. Oh, I see what you mean. Now do another Gura puzzle. Do another Gura puzzle.
Ahoy!
Oh dear, it's too good though. It's too good. Oh god, that's lovely. Order in the court. We've already got waifus here, and we're getting distracted by waifus again. It's happened so many times. We'll have it downloaded while watching the stream. Okie doke. We'll see how it goes. Oh wow. Oh, okay. What's this? Survivor 2 Code Veronica. No, I've not played Survivor 2 Code Veronica. Yeah, never played that one before. Umbrella Corps, never played that before, and rightfully so. It's a multiplayer pay-to-win bullshit game. Don't want it. Now, oh, okay, here's where it gets interesting. If you'd asked me before Gemini released the classic rebirth of Resident Evil 3, if you'd asked me before it came out, I'd say Resident Evil 3, not my favorite game. No, I don't particularly care for it. It's still my least favorite of the first three, the big three. But I don't hate it nearly as much as I used to. I've been playing it a lot, the PC version, with the Gemini Rebirth patch, and it's not as bad as I initially thought. For all of these years I've thought it's not very good, because the mechanics are still tank controls and stuff like that, still survival horror controls, but they tried to make it all actiony and shit. The dodge, you're just going to be doing it by accident. All the time I dodge, it's usually when I don't want to do it. It's like, I won't dodge when I want to, and I will dodge when I just want to shoot. It's not a very good system. It's also just one single campaign. It's very short, and I don't think, you know, different options to make it a bit different really pushes it that far up. So while I probably would have put it down here before, I would probably put it maybe above Outbreak, I'd say. It's still not my favorite. Oh wow, already done. Yeah, it's a pretty small game. Oh, boys and girls, Resident Evil 6. I almost don't want to pass judgment on this until I play it in multiplayer, but I don't think it'd be much better in multiplayer. But yes, Resident Evil 6, we have to get around to that at some point, to play that with one of you guys at least. Is 8 there? 8 might not be there, but I'll tell you what, 8 is here anyway. I haven't played it. 6, though. I mean, it's really quite bad. Is it worse than Resident Evil 2? It is. It's worse than these two. Yeah, it's really bad. It's almost in fuck off, but here's the thing. It's got so many campaigns. It's a lot of bang for your buck. There's a lot of stuff in there, and if you don't like one playstyle, you can just play another campaign. And I've yet to play it in multiplayer, and I feel like if I played it in multiplayer, it would be a little bit better, but still, as it stands right now, it's Resident Evil 6. So I'm not gonna fucking invite the arrows in my back, giving it anything higher than a D. My former friends played 6 multiplayer on the hardest difficulty. I mean, I don't like how it controls at all. I would probably just play it on normal, even in co-op, but it's good, it's fine. Is 8 the one with... Yeah, 8's the one with the vampire titty lady, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I know waifu titties, I know that. Now, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 has really put 7 into a new context. It's now... I mean, the on-rail shooters are first-person, sure, but I mean, Resident Evil 7 was the first real first-person perspective game that was, like, serious and grounded and big. I've seen a lot of playthroughs of 8, and 8 doesn't look like the kind of game I would want to play unless it goes down in price a lot. It looks like 8 would probably be like a low C for me. But when I didn't pick up 7 for a long time either, because I didn't care for picking it up either. But then I got it and I played it, and I'm like, if you could skip the opening, if you could just start the game at the dinner table, skip the bullshit with Mia, it would be... I mean, I know, it's this one chunk of the game where it's like, if you could skip this, it would help a lot. I actually quite like it, the dilapidated house and everything. I kind of like 7 more than I did when I played it. That sounds weird. It's like I didn't like it when I hadn't played it, but when I did, I was like, yeah, it's alright. It's better than Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's better, I would say. I enjoyed it, but I would rather play... Would I rather play 7 or Outbreak? I'd probably actually play 7, but not 3. I remember Botan playing 8. I'm not going to link their videos because I don't want them to have views, but they seem to be having fun. You don't want to link their videos? Who do you not want to link the videos of? They seem to be having fun. Oh, your former friends. Oh, I see. Because they're arseholes. I'm not letting them get views. Oh, boy. Oh, we've moved on to Code Veronica. Probably the weakest of the original tank control style. Yeah. I mean, look, here's the thing. I would have been like, would I rather play Nemesis or would I rather play Code Veronica? Like, you know, which one would I rather play? And it's like, I'd be hard-pressed to pick them, but... Honestly, I think Resident Evil 3 is better than Code Veronica, but Code Veronica is just barely better than 7, maybe? Maybe. 7-ish? I know, it's got a lot of problems. It's got a lot of problems that hold it back a bit. And 7, yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Okay, now we have the original, which is also S tier. I really like the original. The first one I played was the second one, but then when I went back to the first one, I didn't care for it at first, but then after a while it really grew on me, and I think these two are inseparable now. I like playing both of them. The remake has almost replaced this. I will if I'm going to play Resident Evil 1, I'm probably going to play this version over this version, but... I mean, Deadly Silence version of the first game is pretty good. Pretty good, and I'll generally play both of them together. You know, where this one almost replaces this one, the remake of 2 fucking goes nowhere near replacing the original for me. The first Revelation game. Note, look out the window, Botan. Eh? Okay, looks out window, zombie. Rah, bang, Botan laughs. Oh dear. Okay, Revelations, the first game, was not great. It was not great. It was kind of a weak Resident Evil 4. Sorry, 5. It was like a weak Resident Evil 5, so... But would I rather play Revelations than Resident Evil 2? I would say... no. But I would rather play it over the on-rail shooters, yeah. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, Gun Survivor is borderline unplayable. Gun Survivor is actually kind of... No, not Gun Survivor, Deadly Aim, or Dead Aim. Dead Aim is actually kind of playable, whereas in Gun Survivor really isn't. In fact, Gun Survivor can kind of fuck off. You know, they tried to do like a light gun shooter for the PlayStation. It's like, no, I can do without that. I kind of forgot I had Amazon Prime, and now I just have a shit ton of free stuff from Twitch. That sounds good to me. What kind of cool stuff did you get? Oh shit, we have Resident Evil 2. Now, here's the thing. If you'd given me this list maybe 5 years ago, I would have said this was #1 all the time. It's definitely S tier, but I think I prefer the first game overall. Yeah, if I'm going to replay a Resident Evil game, it's probably going to be one of these. This one being a very close second, since it is the second game. It's very good. Yeah, no, I think that's good. Random games I have never heard of before. Those are the best ones. Oh, look, it's Umbrella Chronicles. I haven't played this multiplayer. I've only done the single player. It is shit. Multiplayer, I feel like it would only just make things worse, so it's probably worse than Resident Evil 6, actually. They're kind of similar, though, is the thing. They're both kind of janky in the same way. Outbreak. Wait, isn't this just File 2? No, this is Outbreak. Oh, so this was Outbreak File 2. I mean, they're the same. I mean, they're basically two halves of the same game. Yeah, I wish I could just, like, smush these together, because File 2 was basically just all the stuff that they couldn't fit into the first Outbreak. So they're not really separate. I mean, they're separate games, but you kind of have to own both of them just to have the whole experience. It's just the same game. I don't know. I like how Hida was has a Wesker DLC outfit in SB4 that I can't get. Oh. Sad face. Oh my god, it's Resident Evil 4. Okay, that's definitely S tier. But I think I'd rather play the classic games than 4, although 4 is S tier. There's no way around that. That's just... Oh, it's so good. It's just so fucking good. I have Revelations in A tier. Yeah, I'm still not convinced about either of these games, honestly. I mean, they're fine. This is the fine tier. It's like, this is good, and this is fine. And this has online multiplayer, which didn't launch with online multiplayer, but they patched it in when fans said, hey, can we make this online multiplayer? It's like, oh, no, you misunderstood. It's not co-op like that. It's like you just switch between characters. Oh, fuck it, whatever. We'll work in some multiplayer. So I would actually love to do Revelations 2 multiplayer, if anyone has it. Yeah, I think it goes a long way to make it even better, I would say. Resident Evil 5. I actually don't hate 5 at all, and I would say it's better than Revelations 2. Not S tier, but it's really it's very close. I don't hate Resident Evil 5 at all. Resident Evil 0. It's not S tier, but... And I'll have to be streaming this one this Halloween. Is it better than Resident Evil 5? I'm going to say no on that, but better than Revelations. I'll say that's fine. And then we have Mercenaries 3D, which I haven't played, actually, not on the 3DS. It's missing the Resident Evil 3 remake, though, I notice. Incidentally, where would I put Resident Evil 3 remake? You know what? It would probably be at the bottom of B tier. Because here's the thing. Resident Evil 2... had more to offer, ever so slightly. Resident Evil 3, it didn't overstay its welcome, and in that way I kind of respect it for that. It's like, it's the same sort of like meh, it's like Resident Evil 2 Remake again, it's not good, and it's missing a lot of locations, like where's the park and all that, but at least it was inoffensive in that it was like, there you go, just play it through and then you're done, that's it. So it's ironic, the fact that it's actually like missing a whole ton of content that the second remake has, the fact that it didn't sort of make me play through more shit makes me sort of tolerate it more. It's really strange. So yeah, Resident Evil 3, hang on, let's see if I can kind of do something cheeky with this. Resident Evil 3 box. Here we go. There, that's good enough, I think. Yeah, it's a nice box there. Open image, new tab. Can't drag that in here? Okay. Apparently I can't drag this into... Alright, fine, okay. I'll save the image then. Don't want to, but sure. Are you sure I can't do this? Alright, RE3 remake box. I'll just call it that. Okay, open containing folder. Boom, there we go. So... just to make this tier list a bit more complete, and like I said, Resident Evil 8, I haven't played it, so that's fine. I would put Resident Evil 3 Remake... Oh, I can't make it any smaller. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I will just pop that there next to Outbreak File 2. There we go. Looks like shit, but that's fine. Oh, yep, no, it kind of makes it look like it's in the right place. There we go. So there's my unofficial tier list. Well, no, it's official now, I guess. Yeah, because I haven't played 8 at all. And, yeah, there you go. So, Resident Evil 1 Remake, it's fucking amazing. Resident Evil 1 Original, Resident Evil 2 Original, Resident Evil 4, all S tier, very nice. Resident Evil 5 and A tier, Resident Evil 0, Revelations 2. B has Nemesis, Code Veronica, 7, and the Outbreak games. C, that's where we're getting into the bleh, you can take it or leave it shit. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Revelations 1, and the Light Gun games, or the Wii games, I should say, the Dark Side Chronicles and the Umbrella Chronicles, and then we have the games where it's like, oh, these ain't great, like, okay, Dead Aim's not very good, and then Resident Evil 6, oh, not very good, and oh, Umbrella Chronicles is fucking terrible, oh god. Maybe better in multiplayer like this one, I don't know. And then Gun Survivor can fuck off. And I've not played Gaiden, Survivor 2, Umbrella Corps, or the Mercenaries 3D. So there you have it. So it is decided, so it shall be. There we go. It is done. It is done. Oh my goodness, and that's tier listing. Oh my god, that is tier listing. It's great. Alright, there we go, and the Senate is adjourned properly for the day, actually, so you can start chatting again. There we go. Resident Evil 8, oh, that's in not played. That's in not played. And Resident Evil 3 Remake is at the bottom of B tier. So, yeah, just to give you an idea, if those are the only 2 missing that I can see. We're not going to count the unreleased games, which is probably for the best. Like the Game Boy Color Resident Evil 1, which would probably not be very good. But, okie dokie, there you have it. That is a tier list. I don't know how many we did today, but we did a lot. I hope I triggered at least somebody here in the chat. Or at least another viewer watching this on YouTube. I hope so. There we go. Some people sound a bit angry. There we go. Pipe down, people. It's the end of the tier listing. Engage Rari 2. Yeah, that too. And that was the Game Boy Advance one as well. Now, where is Resident Good? Oh, yeah, we need Resident Good games. There's Evil. Resident Lovely. So, yeah, there you have it. All done.